The growing fear of slave uprisings in the American South was intensified by the success of the rebels in the small Caribbean colony of Haiti, known then as Saint-Domingue. Saint-Domingue had been the most brutal of Europe's colonies in the New World and the most successful, until a violent slave revolt in 1791 had changed all that, releasing hundreds of thousands from their bondage and overturning the plantation economy. But by 1801, peace and commerce had returned to Saint-Domingue, and a detente between the former slaves and former masters had come with it. While still a French colony, Saint-Domingue was moving toward independence, just as the United States had done 25 years before. That year, Saint-Domingue's governor, Toussaint Louverture, himself a former slave, declared a new constitution outlawing slavery forever.
Slavery's regime tried to create for slaves a very limited horizon in terms of what constituted their world. And one of the things that this Saint-Domingue Revolution was doing was really focusing attention at things that were taking place outside and opening up, to some degree, a whole set of possibilities.
As vice president, Thomas Jefferson urged Congress to cut off trade with Toussaint. Black sailors from the island mixing with American slaves in southern ports was a threat that could not be contained, he argued. But the trade was too profitable, and Congress refused.
Jefferson's fear was that black Americans, like Gabriel, would be inspired by what they saw taking place just off the shore of America. And he spent virtually his entire career trying to shut down any contact and therefore any movement of information between the American mainland and the Caribbean island.
In 1801, weeks after Jefferson's inauguration as America's third president, he was visited by Napoleon Bonaparte's representative in America's new capital, the city of Washington. Napoleon, the first consul of France, was seeking Jefferson's help in reimposing slavery in Saint-Domingue. After the meeting, the envoy wrote to Napoleon that Jefferson promised that all necessary measures would be taken to starve out Toussaint and to aid the French army. In February 1802, the first of Napoleon's troops began to arrive at Saint-Domingue's harbors. After 4 years of peace, war resumed immediately.
Despite the French effort and despite the Americans' tacit support of that French effort, they managed, nevertheless, to establish independence, to resist and defeat the French force under Napoleon's brother-in-law, and establish an independent country on January 1, 1804, whose name was Haiti.
Haiti was now the second republic in the Western Hemisphere, and a stunning example for American slaves. It had taken 13 years and cost over 100,000 black lives, but there would never again be slavery in Haiti. Napoleon, now unable to use Haiti as a military base to protect French interest in North America and embroiled in other foreign wars, abandoned the New World, selling the Louisiana Territory to the United States for $15 million.
Well, it's ironic that despite Jefferson's own hostility to the Saint-Domingue Haitian Revolution, that the signal achievement of his administration was very much based on the success of that revolution. that was the purchase of the Louisiana Territory.